April 10th, 2010. A Tupolev Tu-154 aircraft carrying the President of Poland, Lech Kaczynski, his wife Maria, and 94 others, a delegation of the nation's highest-ranking officials, descended towards Smolensk, Russia. They were en route to commemorate the 70th anniversary of the Katyn massacre, a Soviet-era atrocity where thousands of Polish officers were executed in secret. But fate had planned a second tragedy. Heavy fog blanketed the Russian countryside. Visibility was near zero. Russian air traffic controllers warned the Polish crew, "Do not land." Conditions were too dangerous, but the plane continued its descent anyway. At 10:41 a.m., the aircraft clipped a tree, then smashed into the ground just short of the runway. The fuselage shattered, ripping apart with such force that it scattered debris across the forest like confetti. Fire consumed the wreckage within seconds. All 96 on board, every single person, were killed. A nation was decapitated in an instant. The bodies of the president, the military chief of staff, the head of the central bank, leading politicians, bishops and historians, gone. For Poland, it was more than a tragedy. It was a wound that pierced to the core of its national identity. But what happened next made everything worse. Because online, the rumours started. A video allegedly filmed by a local moments after the crash began circulating. In it, muffled shouting, a scream. What sounds like gunshots, then silence. Conspiracies exploded. Was it really an accident? Why were Russian officials allowed to handle the wreckage alone? Why were investigators' reports so inconsistent? Why were autopsies allegedly botched and some bodies misidentified, including that of the president's wife? Many Polish citizens demanded answers, but received only ambiguity. Key parts of the wreckage were never returned to Poland. Autopsy documents were sealed, and the site itself left to rot in the woods as if the tragedy never happened. On forums, conspiracy theorists traded screenshots of wreckage, slowed down the infamous Smolensk tape, analysed radar trails. Some claim the flight was sabotaged. Others accuse Russian or even Polish insiders of staging a mass political decapitation. No proof has ever emerged, but the doubts never went away. What's certain is that one morning in 2010, an entire government died in the mist, and 15 years later, online, the fire still hasn't gone out.
На курсе к летанию. Фары включите.
Terrain ahead.
Два на курсе к летанию.
Terrain ahead. Terrain ahead. Pull up. Pull up. Pull up. Pull up. Terrain ahead. Terrain ahead. Pull up. Pull up. Pull up.
Горизонт 101.
Pull up.
Контроль высоты горизонта.